Hi, Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. So, May nak just nak cakap pasal because 2020 is coming soon. And I also don't want to type panjang-panjang. I feel like this is the probably the more effective way for me to communicate out the message that I try to deliver to everyone. So year 2020 is coming. Well, we need to do some of course we need to do some reflection and then to do some revamping on our goals. I know some of you guys are already stepping up, and I can see that you guys are more actively showing up in the business, and alhamdulillah. So as for those who are still, cannot find the tempo or cannot find the real your big why, or maybe you are still having difficulties in managing your time, your responsibilities, and things like that. You need to figure out, we all need to figure out somehow whether if we really want to do this, we have to have a real plan. I'm not saying that I'm perfect in this business, because I still have a long way to go, but I realize that if I keep on sitting in my comfort zone, I will not go anywhere. If I keep on telling myself that I have no time to just look at my business, post on social medias, or I need to prioritize more on my family, well, that's what I get. I will not grow in this business. We all need to sacrifice somehow. I'm sure that all the leaders that is already ranked up as silver, as gold, as more than that, they have their sacrifices, they have their moments where it is hard. It is definitely hard for everyone who has gone through that journey. So as a beginning in this journey, no doubt there will be sacrifices, there will be we have to berkorban sometimes on our time, maybe time spent with the family, or maybe we need to just have that gut to go outside and talk to people and do your sharing, things like that. So those are types of sacrifices that we need to do if we really, 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 really want to success in this business. So in this video, actually, I want to talk about things that I learned from the Grow. I know some of us are not accessible to that group because it is by invitations only. But I learned from one of the admin. Her name is Jill on call. So dia share pasal how to do this goal, how to create your goals, and how to break it into mini goals. So May just want to share macam mana nak buat. Okay, so it's quite straightforward. Okay, so this is actually applicable to anything, like if you are doing this for your own personal goal pun boleh. If you are doing this for your business goals. So this is not only specifically for Young Living, but I think it can be applied to any kinds of goal yang you nak cari, you nak identify, and you want to see what are the actions that you need to know. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is you need to know what is your, okay, so we're talking about Young Living business here. So you need to know what is your basic salary, meaning your income on January 2020. What is that income that you are getting now? Okay, let's say we make it 2,000. Senang nak kira. Okay, so 2,000. Okay, so you take out a paper and then you tulis 2,000 kat sini. Okay, and then because a year we will have 4 quarters. Okay, so by December 2020, January 2020. Okay, so by December 2020, okay, by December 2020, what is your expected or your targeted income? Okay, if you say that you want to if you say that you want to hit silver by December, okay, let's say for myself, I want to hit silver. Inshallah, I want to hit silver by December 2020. Okay, so December 2020, let's say I target my expected salary is about 8,000. Okay, no, let's say it's 10,000 now. Okay, senang nak kira. So 10,000. So the first you tulis is your current YL income. Okay, lepas tu you tulis what is your expected income on December 2020, and then you buat you draw a line, and then you separate them into four steps or 4 points lah. Okay, whatever you call this. Okay, so from 2,000 to 10,000. Okay, now we're doing the mathematical equation. So 10,000 tolak dengan 2,000. Okay, dapat, and then you bahagikan dengan 4 sebab we have 3 segments here. Okay, so now if I do the mathematical calculation is I get 8,000. So I get 8,000 bagi dengan 4. So I get 2,000, meaning that 2,000 adalah increment that will happen in every quarter. So let's say here if I add on 2,000, which is 4,000. So 4,000 adalah my expected income on the first quarter. Lepas tu add lagi 2,000 is 6,000 lah, kan? Lepas tu add lagi is 8,000. So you can see now, first on January I start with 2,000, and then I expect to earn 4,000 on the month of April. Okay, so April, May, June, I expect myself to get an income of 6,000, and then July, August, September, I expect myself to earn 8K, and then at the end is 10K. Okay, so so actually this is actually regardless of your rank, but if you want to know, if you, let's say you want to target, okay, by the end of the year I nak achieve silver, so we know that silver punya income is roughly about 8K and above, kan? So you can actually estimate based on that also lah. So there are 4 segments here. Okay, so each segment you need to know what is your IPA, what is your main goal. Let's say, okay, from first quarter saya nak increase my enrollments. So I want to increase my enrollments, and I also want to increase my ER rate. So how do I increase my enrollments? You ask yourself, keep asking yourself how to do that, and then break it again, and then ask yourself how do you do that. So for example, if I want to increase my enrollment, so how do I increase my enrollment from January, on the month of January, is because my strength is more on social media, so I will be consistent, create a social media planner, post twice a day on Instagram, on Facebook, go live, talk about the products, and then also be visible in the social media. So in social media, it's advisable if we don't talk too much about our products, but you have to talk more about yourself, because selalunya orang akan membeli bila dia dah tahu, bila dia dah kenal, and then dari situ baru ada trust. So when there's a trust, then it will be easier for us to connect. So for myself, my strength is on social media, so I'm gonna be consistent in my social media posting. And then so that is one goal that I want to target on January. So lepas tu kita break down lagi. So how do you want to be consistent in social media? So I will create a social media planner, which is I'm going to have a schedule where on Monday I'm gonna post about Inspiration Monday. On Tuesday I'm gonna post about Testimonials Tuesday, things like that lah. That is just an example. Okay, so and then secondly, so that's my first goal. So secondly is to increase the ER rate in my team. So how do I do that? Okay, first we need to follow up with the people who we enrolled for the past few months. So follow up with them, educate, personally educate them. Okay, I know we have a group, but sometimes I feel that personal touch is more important than hoping them to read yang apa yang kita dah pernah post dekat our user group tu kan. So I feel that personal touch is more important, even though we have a support group, but we will eventually need to follow up personally with them juga. Okay, so so educate them about products. Okay, tell them about share with them about Essential Rewards program. Maybe they don't know about ER, they never heard about ER, and then sometimes it could be just assumption, and assumption is very dangerous. Like we should not assume they know about things that we thought they knew. So it's better for us to just talk about go through the ER, getting the free oils and reduce shipping. I just tell them about the benefits of ER. Okay, and when we want to tell them about Essential Rewards, we have to berpegang kepada mindset where Essential Rewards is not something that would cost them how to say Essential Rewards is something that is that would help them improve their lifestyle. Okay, it's very expensive for just to spend 500-600 a month. Everybody have to admit that, but if we have that kind of mindset when we talk to them, it will somehow represent ataupun they will feel the energy will go to them, you know, like if you feel it's mahal, then when you talk about the product they also feel it's mahal. So we ourselves, when we talk about ER, when we talk about the products, we have to use the right mindset, okay, to communicate with our clients. Okay, so okay, talk about ER rate. Okay, so you have to increase your you have to educate your team, you have to personally follow up with the people that you enroll, and then you have to maybe make some challenge, mini challenge in the group or things like that. So daripada sini, okay, when we can see what are the things that we want to focus. Okay, so for example here there are two things: increase enrollments and ER rate kan. So dari situ, and then we break down again. We break down, okay, what are the IPAs that we want to do. So dalam setiap ni, okay, you can start to just list out your main goal. Okay, your main goal, what you want to do on that quarter, and then you break it down. Okay, maybe you can start with the first segment first. Okay, lepas tu at the middle of the second quarter, then you will go through another segment, which is the second segment lah, which is you have to list out what are the IPS, and based on your OGV and based on the current schedule, or you know, like your work schedule or your family schedule, and you need to of course you need to readjust a bit so that it is doable for you lah. Because when we have too much things on our list, sometimes it could be overwhelmed, and then at the end we don't do anything. So we have to readjust, time by time we have to revisit, readjust according to our time and schedule things like that, so that it is achievable, it is doable, and it's achievable, and it makes sense. Okay, so roughly this is this is what Jill on call share on how to do your goal. Okay, and then break it down to mini goals, and from the mini goals you break it down to the IPS that you want to do. So previously I think we have discussed about the IPS, and I already sent the list of IPS that you can follow, and then practice it dalam social media ke. Okay, ataupun when you talk to people, when you do sharing as well, you also can learn about how to connect or communicate effectively. So I think these are the skills that we have to learn now when we are in this business. Okay, so another thing I want to share is that I don't know about you guys, but I jenis yang suka menulis, and I like to plan. Okay, and then I come up with this social media planner. Okay, so there are day 1 to day 30. So this is for January. So for January, macam mana nak guna social media planner is, this is a reused paper. So macam nak guna social media planner is every day, every week, you have a theme ataupun a topic that you want to share repeatedly for every week. So the main point is to make you consistent and to help you to build content in your social media. So instead of hari tu baru nak fikir apa nak post, ataupun baru nak ambil gambar apa nak brainstorm apa nak post, apa nak tulis. So if you follow this weekly topic for every day, and then you can just repeatedly using the same topic every week, so that it saves you amount of time to think of what to post lah. So I was thinking maybe in January we will start doing a challenge just for our group, our Live Like EO group, business group, where we do a challenge. It's not really a challenge, like it's a challenge to yourself. Okay, it's not challenge to other people, to people among to our friends in among our business group, but this is to challenge yourself to be consistent. So how do you do it is I will create a weekly tracker, and then every day we'll have one topic that you will have to think and post in your social media platform, whether it's at Facebook ataupun Instagram ataupun WhatsApp. Okay, it's up to you. So every day you will have to post, and then you will have to be consistent for 30 days. It's a challenge for me juga, because I pun ada hard time to be consistent. So that's why I was thinking maybe we can do this together. We can help to remind each other, so that we are not slacking sometimes, it gets better when you do it in a team rather than just do it yourself. So I will create a weekly tracker. Okay, so every day from Monday to Sunday, you can post anything based on the topic. So for example, Monday, okay, let's say we will have minimum 2 posts a day. So Monday we'll do Inspiration Monday, and then that is something may not related to YL, and second post is about YL, about the product, where you can talk about Monday, what did I write here? Actually it will not be the same every week. Okay, we will readjust according to the calendar lah, because on January we have 1st of January we have New Year kan, and then it's back to school, so of course we have to align with that with the topic juga. Okay, so I will come out with the list, and then we'll get you guys to comment, and feel free to give any opinion or comment on it so that we can have the final list of things to post. Okay, so this is optional for everyone to join. So if you want to join, if you feel like you need this to help you to be consistent, to help you to feel different in your social media posting in your business, inshallah it also can help you to see the results at the end of the month. Okay, we will see that. So if you want to join, if you want to challenge yourself, okay, put your names in the list. Okay, we will do this together, and then we will monitor it and see how it goes. Okay, so prizes belum decide. We'll decide later. This is just to let you guys know. This is the thing that I want to do lah on January 2020. Okay, so thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum. Bye.